Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newman Gymnasium on the campus of Husson University for tonight's North Atlantic Conference quarterfinal game featuring the number 3 seeded Owls from the University of Maine at Presque and the number 2 Beavers from the University of Maine at Farmington. The NCAA North Atlantic Conference at Husson University will give sportsmanship by the student athletes, coaches, and spectators in tonight's contest. Request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or discriminating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from Newman Gymnasium. Also, possession or consumption of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Owls. A freshman from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 1, Delta McCullough. A junior from St. Petersburg, Florida, number 2, Aki McMichael. A junior from Mattapan, Massachusetts, number 5, Miles Jones. A senior from Danbury, Connecticut, number 13, Danny Harris. And a junior from Clearwater, Florida, number 23, Gilbert Gene Mendez. Umpty is coached by Dan Kane, and he's assisted by Mark Knight. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Beavers. A senior from Billerica, Massachusetts, number 10, Zachary Nichols. A sophomore from Farmington, Connecticut, number 25, Jordan Anthony. A senior from Portland, Maine, number 30, Simon Shadmore. A freshman from Brewer, Maine, number 32, Ross Flack. And a junior from Sutton, Maine, number 41, Dylan Griffin. Farmington is coached by Sam Lewis, and he's assisted by Jim Bessie and Parker Orianto.
Welcome everybody inside the broadcast booths. Ethan Moss alongside Ryan Barnes, ready to bring you tonight's quarterfinal matchup of the North Atlantic Conference Championship Tournament. It'll be the Beavers as the 2 seed in this East Division against the Umpy Owls, the 3 seed in this division. These two teams coming in 9-5 for the Beavers, 7-7 in conference play for the Owls. It should be a nice close matchup between these two teams, and Husson awaits tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the winner.
We saw in the first game, Husson just dominating Maine-Maritime, almost a 30-plus point win. For Farmington, have won 8 in a row. Last time facing Umpy, they split the season series. And for the 3-seed Umpy Owls, 2-12 all-time against the Beavers of Farmington. One win earlier this year on January 19th, and the other back in 2015.
A little bit of history between these two teams has been favoring the Beavers of late as they win the opening tip-off. Zachary Mickle has it. Senior guard out of Billerica, Massachusetts. Has it back thanks to Griffin. It's around that screen. Trying to generate a shot, gets it off this time. That one goes off the glass. Rebound collected by Miles Jones of the Owls. Here goes Doug McCalla, takes a floater to start it off, and that one's good. Owls on the board. Doug McCalla been a big part of the success of this program this year. Here's Brock Flagg, off to Griffin. Out wide to Nichols, they go on the wing. Switch it up. Trying to get it away was Chadbourne, that had nowhere to go. Out of bounds and a turnover. Owls ball again. Jones taking this up on the far side of the court. Over to McCalla. Now Harris, top of the key. Gonna get around the big man Griffin. Here's McMichael now on the wing. Gonna drive in, gets it off. This time Jones. High layup is good. Miles Jones able to knock it down from a good angle. We mentioned Brock Flagg, not to be confused with Cooper and Ace Flagg. They are of no relation, although basketball does seem to run in the Flagg name. Possessions and no baskets yet for the Beavers. Michael cutting. It's an open John Mendez. This one back iron, rebounded by Griffin. Dylan Griffin done a great job sliding into that center spot with Jack King leaving last year. Huge part of that game. Griffin, athletic as ever, can't get this one to fall. But rebounded by the Beavers. Back to Griffin. And just a little bit too strong. Fight for it. McCalla wins it for the Owls. Michael around now. Here's Jones. McCalla straight away. Front iron. Michael guarded by Jones, trying to slip around. Puts this one up high off the glass. Griffin swats it away, but still coming down with it is McMichael. Trying to go coast to coast over the top. Can't get it. And coming down with that one is the Beavers. There's Jordan Anthony. Has that one tipped away. Able to keep it. Zachary Mickle trying to get around. Here's Griffin, 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Has that one stolen. And off the glass, Danny Harris gets it to go, and a timeout called on the side of the Beavers. We're going to step aside for this one. 16:42 sees the Owls up 6-0. After the Beavers timeout, as Mickle inbound on the far side to Anthony. Beavers looking for something. It's been a great shooting team all season. 45% from the field. Hasn't had one fall tonight on 4 shots. This one, it's 5th. This one falls. Zachary Mickle straight away. Cuts the deficit in half in the early going for the Beavers. Owls on the attack now with Michael floater. Here's Chadbourne to Griffin. Now to Michael. Griffin trying to break free in the post. Another deep 3 from Michael. This one front rim. Griffin has the rebound. Second chance points are good.
Good athleticism there from Griffin, the 6'7" center from Saco, Maine, to get that put back.
There's Harris. Floater again. This one falls. Looking for the foul as well there. Didn't see much contact. Here's Chadbourne. Griffin top of the key, gets it away. Brock Flagg pushing left side. Goes up and gets it. Trying to swat that one down was Griffin. Here's McCalla. Has that one knocked away, but right there to scoop it up, McMichael. Working on Chadbourne, trying to get some space. Floater over the top, no good. Chadbourne has it. Pushing around Griffin. Still on that perimeter. Great defense here from McMichael. Chadbourne gives up, gets it away to Michael. Griffin, here's a 3. That one goes just wide. Three ball this time from Jean Mendez. That one falls short. It'll be a turnover for the Owls. Beavers will have it. Substitution And timeout called on the side of the Owls. We're going to step aside once again from the Newman Gym. Be back in 30. Back out of the break. The Owls still on top by 3, 10-7, as we've got 14:07 left to play here in this first half. Beavers able to claw their way back into this one. We're down 6 at one point. I see you giving me that face. That's a common phrase. That's not an intentional joke there.
It was. Oh.
Did it feel forced? Delivery wasn't there?
No, the delivery was there. I just wasn't expecting it.
Here's Forrester, gets it away to Griffin. And out of time on the shot clock. Griffin loses the handle, scoops it back up. Gotta put something up. He gets away, and somehow, some way, Dylan Griffin prevails.
Twisting and turning through the defense. Great finish there.
That's a 3-ball from the corner. Michael knocks it down. Here's Griffin, top of the key, over the back, trying to get it to McMichael. Can't get it. And Jones scoops it up for the rebound. They call it a travel on Harris. Ran into a lot of contact just underneath the rim.
Entering the game for Farmington, number 25, Jordan Anthony.
Jordan Anthony comes back in for the Beavers. Griffin gets a break there on the bench. Here's Forrester. Slips past the defense, tries to sling it back out. Wide open 3, front rim, and out of bounds. It's going to be UMP ball, or UMF ball, rather. Flag underneath the rim. Looks like he had his hands on that one. Referees rule it out on UMP. There's Chadbourne in the corner. Michael feed in. Forrester still nowhere to go. Back to Michael. 3-ball. Rims in and out. Calla receives the rebound. Here's Jones. Floater. Back iron. Stretching the floor to Forrester. Easy 2. Now we had an interesting shakeup take place a few moments ago on the other side of our tournament in the West Division side. We saw Morrisville upset by Delhi. That's the 1-4 matchup. So Morrisville, the hosts on the western side, go down to Delhi, which leaves it wide open for the Eagles, in my opinion, to try to make a run, or really at least anybody from this East Division. Very tough at the top between UMP, UMF, and the Eagles, the remaining teams. It's going to be an interesting game tomorrow, and it's really going to play into a lot of who wins this ring in the conference tournament. McCalla gets that one. Owls back up by 6. Looking good so far, trying to punch their ticket to face the Eagles tomorrow. Forrester again on the perimeter, guarded by McCalla. Can't shake him. So go back to Michael. Gonna work around. Up and over, can't get it to go. McCalla fights for the rebound and a foul called. It's gonna be against UMF.
Foul on Farmington, Zachary Mickle, his first, team's first. Media timeout on the floor.
Taking a media timeout here. So far into this one, sees the Owls up 6. Ryan, so far, what are we seeing?
Great back and forth after it started to look like the Beavers was going to start the game running away with it, but very good job by the Beavers to just come back and settle it down. It's a 6-point game right now. You still have 31 minutes to go in this game, so it's nowhere near over. And we've seen in past years Farmington able to just come out of the gate, especially with Terran Moss, who had graduated last year, and their ability to just get a stranglehold on the game and keep it there. So it is kind of different to see another team, no matter who it is, to just keep up and even take the lead.
Yeah, it's a different style of Beavers basketball than we're used to seeing the past couple of years, again with Jack King, Teron Moss. Those two also just had great chemistry. Were really fun to watch on the court. But speaking from the side of Husson, we're glad that we don't have to face him anymore. Almost lost both of my rosters there. It's an unfortunate event.
Did you lose one over there?
Just one. Thank you. Now back to the game. Our regularly scheduled interruptions. There's Anthony over the top, front rim. Flag has the rebound. Gets the foul. Couldn't get it to go, but Flag will be taking a trip to the line.
Great use of the body there, too. Flag's only 6'1" compared to some of these guys on the floor, and he's able to get up there with the rest of them and force these free throws.
Got it over the top of McCalla, standing at 6'5". Flag gets the first. And just misses the second, rebounded by Jones. Jones gets around McKinney, puts up a jumper. That one no good, rebounded by the Beavers. Just halfway through this first half. Awkward shot there. Almost falls from Anthony. The rim's out. McCalla had the rebound. There's McCalla going to give off to Jones. Continuing to play perimeter. That one got away from Jones. Turnover for the Owls. Beavers have it just in front of the scorers table. As Jordan Anthony inbounds. Trying to get around there, that's David Ellington. Now Flag with it, top of the key. Cutting and over the top. Can't get it. Flag was up there for the rebound, but knocks it out of bounds before securing. Here comes Jean Mendez. Drive around. Thought about that there. Melik. That one goes high. Here's Ellington. Back around. Lawrence has it now, top of the key. Around Melik. Back to Lawrence. Running out of time are the Owls. Gonna finally try to drive over the top. That one well wide from Carswell. Here's Forrester, slows it down, gets it back up to McKinney. Forrester, this one a straightaway three, got it. Forrester makes it a 2-point game. He's got 5 on the night. Working his way around. Here's Carswell underneath, has that one stripped. Forrester again going back the other way, going to swing it out wide. Chadbourne, a three of his own. That one's good. Chadbourne takes the lead. Back-to-back threes for the Beavers. They're on top, 18-17, 8 minutes left to play. Here are the Owls. Ellington, he's got a three of his own. That one rattles wide and secured by the Beavers. Chadbourne again on the perimeter, this time in a bit of a double team, gets it out. Now Ellington. Cutting, there we go. Forrester breaks free and gets it to go, and another timeout called by the Owls. 7:35. Beavers back up by 3. 7:35 left to play. Back out of the breaks, Ethan Moss alongside Ryan Barnes. Here has the Beavers up 20-17. 7:35 left to play here in this first half. Having a quick stoppage to adjust something on our scoreboard. So far, the Beavers, after a slow start, have come back and again started to make those shots fall like we're used to seeing from this team. A lot of that a part of Brock Flagg getting those rebounds, Ethan Forrester getting in there and generating some space, able to cut free of this defense from the Owls. Here are the Owls on attack. McMichael quickly in and just wide. Trying to get to Melik, who was cutting and was free. Just in front. The Beavers take it back over with Anthony and McKenney, trying to get around Jones on the full court press. Anthony trying to find something. McKenney around. Now Chadbourne back to Anthony, running out of time again. Anthony a three. That one falls short. Flagg saves the rebound and just barely kept it in front of the foot of Carswell as he crashed through the doors of the Newman Gymnasium. Looked to be just off the foot of Carswell, but off of Flagg, they call it. Here's Harris underneath as he falls down, can't get it to go, and another rebound for Forrester. This one a deep three from Chadbourne off the front of the rim. Forrester has the rebound and goes to the floor. Going to be a push on Forrester. Excuse me, on Harris of the Owls. McKenney underneath. That one going to be an off-ball foul. Again on the Owls.
Akeem McMichael, his first, team's third.
Akeem McMichael putting the foul. Chadbourne will now inbound in front of the bench. Gets it into McKenney. Nowhere to go for Forrester. Still surveying his options, loses it, and Melik strips it back the other way for McMichael, and that one's good. Easy two for McMichael on the fast break. Melick stayed tight on defense, generating that turnover. Griffin ready to come back into the game for the Beavers. McCalla for the Owls. Harris lost that one. Here goes Forrester. Lost that one out of bounds. It'll be Farmington ball as Mickle and Griffin come back into the game.
Into the game for Presque Isle, number 1, Doug McCalla.
That one goes long for Anthony. Still nowhere to go for Mickle. He gets it back to Anthony. Drives, and the foul. Anthony, a tough basket, falling away, gets it to go, and he's going to go to the line. Key McMichael picks up his second.
Anthony having a pretty good sophomore season, averaging 12.4 points a game, just about 3 assists and 6 rebounds, shooting 51 from the field.
Under the game for Presque Isle, number 23, Gilbert Mendez.
Jean Mendez back into the game for the Owls too. He's got this one back over to McCalla. It's Harris, now Melick, back to Harris. Melick, the drive underneath now gives to McCalla. Trying to body his man out of the way and does. McCalla, a tough 2. As the Owls back within 2. Griffin has it back to Mickle. Mickle's gonna drive, try to get it away. Anthony has it, 3-ball from the wing, got it. Jordan Anthony fielded himself from deep. Harris loses this one, but it's gonna be a foul. Hold called on the Beavers. Jones will inbound.
His first, team second.
Foul was called on flag. Melick to Jean Mendez, top of the key, trying to get around that screen, does, and just gets it away to Jones in the corner, who drives, floater of his own, front rim, and rebounded by Flag. Griffin, top of the key, away to Mickle on the left wing. Back to Griffin as he's going to charge inside over McCalla. Can't get it somehow. This one, I believe it's going to be a kick ball. Should be. There we are. Well, they figured this one out. Substitution for the Beavers. Braden St. Pierre coming in for Brock Flag. And the kickball was assessed, so will be the Beavers' ball underneath with Mickle to inbound. Chadbourne, now to Anthony. Mickle to Griffin. Chadbourne wide open on that far wing. Straightaway 3 from Griffin is good. The big man can hit him too. Beavers storming back from down early, now up 8. 3:47 left to play here in this first. Owls need to find something. Here's Jones, gonna get it back to McCalla. McCalla puts this one just short. Mickle has it. Gives it to Chadbourne, thought about that 3. Here's another deep one. That one's good. Chadbourne, the step back, and he hits it. Back up by 11 are the Beavers. We're going to step aside this timeout by the Owls. Back out of the break as the Owls inbound. Got a score update from the women's side of this tournament down in Castine.
Over on the campus of Maine Maritime Academy, the Husson University Eagles and the Owls of University of Maine-Presque through one quarter in their North Atlantic Conference Eastern quarterfinal. Husson finds himself up 1 point after one quarter, 50-14.
Chadbourne again. That tournament's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Another stacked tournament towards the top. That one stolen. Harris has it. It's away Jean Mendez. Trying to break away from Mickle. Good defense from Mickle. Jones into the corner for Melick. That one, front iron. Griffin has the rebound. Out wide, here's another three from Griffin. That one rims off. Able to keep that alive as Harris runs into some contact. Mickle's gonna help him up. They go wide. Underneath, that one knocked away, but it'll still be Owls' ball. McCalla had that poked out by Griffin. Jones inbounding. Has Melick free. Then wide. That one gets away from Jean Mendez. Beavers scoop it up. That's just Chadbourne right there. Chadbourne driving, gets it over the top. Anthony right around the defender. Knew the Beavers had a run in them, but they've put together a great one here. Now up 13. That's a foul on Griffin. Getting too handsy with McCalla.
Dylan Griffin, his first, team's third.
Again, Jones will inbound. It's an off-ball foul called on Harris, I believe.
Brady St. Pierre, his first, team's fourth.
Actually, that was called against UMF. Offensive foul on Braden St. Pierre. Get this one into Jones. Back to McCalla, right on that perimeter. Gets it to Melick. McCalla driving over the top of Griffin, can't get it. And Griffin has the rebound. Mickle working around. Long pass into Anthony. Another long pass into Mickle. Can't corral it in time. He's going to have to think of do something else off the glass. And that one falls wide. Owls have it. McCalla swaps sides of the court. Harris straight away. McCalla, another floater over the top. This one is money. 35 seconds left to play. Beavers up on top, still by 11. Griffin has it top of the key. St. Pierre to Chadbourne. He's hit from here. Anthony. Chadbourne again, gonna drive. He wants to take a three, feeds it into Griffin. Just in time. And less than 10 seconds left. 5-3 as Jones goes up and is fouled. 1.5 left on the clock. And Jones going to be heading to the line to shoot two.
Team fifth at the line for two shots, Miles Jones.
Jones with a chance to make this an 11-point game heading into the half. It's the first.
Entering the game for the Owls, number 10, Bryce Lawrence.
And this is the second, but Owls scoop it right back up. That's how the first half will end. Harris trying to get a shot off, couldn't get it in time. And 36-24 is how we go to the locker room. The Beavers up on top. We're going to step aside and be back in 15 from the Newman Gymnasium. Back here for the second half of action from the Newman Gymnasium's Ethan Moss alongside Orion Barnes. 20 minutes left to play to punch a ticket to tomorrow as the Owls started off down by 12 against the Beavers. This one has Harris in the corner, driving over the top. Gets his own rebound, second chance. That one's snuffed out. Griffin has it underneath. Here comes Mickle for the Beavers on their first attack of this second half. That one a hard pass inside. Chadbourne tried to keep it alive, but passed it right to Harris. There's Jean Mendez back outside. They're gonna ping pong it around on that wing. Jean Mendez again drives. McCalla has that rebound off the glass again. And the third time, finally a foul, as that'll be Harris heading to the line.
Good aggressiveness there by the Owls. Harris drawing the foul
At the line, shooting 2 shots, Danny Harris.
on Anthony.
This is the first of 2.
Just another update from down in Castine. Husson Eagles are up 9 points, 36-27 over the Umpy Owls. 20 minutes there to go.
Here's Flag over to Chadbourne. Griffin has it on McCalla. Dumps it off. In perimeter right now. Chadbourne again, top of the key. Tight guard. Inside 10 now as they go to Griffin, just inside the perimeter. Griffin running out of time, puts it up and it goes short. Harris now for the Owls. Continue to play perimeter. McMichael over to McCalla. Gets it back out. John Mendez gonna drive, back out McCalla, floater. That one falls short. Rebounded by Flag. Flag gonna slow it down, trying to get around. Good from Flag as he gets around Harris. This one a 3, Jean Mendez. Just short. Flag again with that rebound. Drives in, slings it back out. Chadbourne again. Now he's going to try to slip around. Trying to get a lane, can't get it. And that one goes back iron. McMichael, the rebound. Here's Harris. Trying to get around Griffin, stuffed, but a foul called on Griffin. It was a foul, that was an offensive foul called on Harris, rather. Mickle trying to get around that full court press. Jones right there. Jones, a great series on defense. Keeping Mickle honest. There's Anthony trying to slick around John Mendez. That one front iron. Long rebound. Chadbourne pokes it up. Griffin takes it down. Griffin is wide open in the post. Good find from Anthony. Little help from his bench. Now up 15. Owls playing with a little bit of some pace now. Feeling a little bit of pressure from this growing Farmington lead. Nowhere really to go. John Mendez barely keeps it alive. 2 in the corner. That one poked down. McCalla scoops up that long rebound. All high off the glass, and McCalla finishes right at the rim. Flag slips by Harris, who tried to cut that one off. Harris tracks down that, or Griffin tracks down that rebound, blocked by McCalla. Here's Jones. Gonna cut, trying to go through. Can't get the basket to go, but the foul, and he'll be heading to the line.
Farmington fouls on number 30, Simon Chatmore. His first, team's second.
Foul on Chadbourne.
On the floor.
Another timeout on the floor. 15:56 left to play. 13 is the lead for the Beavers. We're going to step aside from the Newman Gym. Again, it'll be Jones to shoot 2 as we come out of that media timeout. At this point in the game, down 13 for the Owls. Done a great job getting yourself to the line, but those shots haven't been falling as often as you would like, especially for a team shooting 43% from the field, 33% from 3. What changes in these last about 16 minutes do you think for Coach Kane?
Well, what you got to do, from what I've seen, you're forcing the inside game, and you do have shooters on your team, so maybe try to look out for more guys on the outside. And we've seen from the Beavers, they've held it pretty strong, especially with Griffin down low.
Griffin has been doing a great job and a lot of range, too, showing him the defensive side of the ball. For the big man. Mickle behind the back. He's going to lose it out of bounds. Don't take out your coaching staff on the way either. That's generally not a good idea. Owls will inbound. Here's Miles Jones. He's trying to go coast to coast off the inbound. Can't get it to fall. Scoops it up off the floor. They're going to play perimeter. Now driving again. Foul and 1. McMichael. He's going to head to the line to shoot 1. Hits the 2. Chance for a 3-point play. Back within single digits now are the Owls.
Number 15, Patrick McKinney, at the line for 1 shot.
McMichael was a key part of Umpy's win over Husson here in Newman Gymnasium back in late January. Him and McCallow were two of the bigger assets to the Owls' victory.
I guess going down to the floor and a fight for it. Jones wins it. He's all sorts of fired up. That's the kind of playoff basketball you want to be playing at the right moment. Down 8.
Saw Simon Chadbourne there calling a timeout. I'm not sure if Farmington didn't have possession then or the referees didn't see it.
Ellick hits the 3. Back within 5 are the Owls. They're on a good surge right now. Here's McKinney going to drive to the basket. Gets around Mellick. Flag off the glass and in. In the corner, McMichael. McCalla breaks free, and that one's good. The small contingent is mighty, very loud in this gym for the Owls. On a good run right now. Loud shouts of defense coming off from the bench and the small student section behind off to our left. Here's Anthony, guarded by McCalla. That one's going to be a held ball. Michael got in on that one with McCalla behind. 7 seconds left on the clock for the Beavers. Griffin exits for Forrester. That may open up the inside a bit more for the Owls. Flag breaks free, trying to get around Jones. That one no good. Rebounded by the Owls. Again, within 5 is Presque Isle. McMichael over the top, can't get it. Anthony with the board. Here's McKenney. Anthony top of the key to Chadbourne. Here's another deep one. That one's front rim. Long rebound. Chadbourne gets it, but a foul before he gets that one off. It won't count.
Michael, his third, team's first.
Michael picks up his third.
Entering the game for Farmington, number 10, Zachary Mickle.
Mickle will come back in for a flag. Chadbourne inbounding on that far side. McKenney back out to Anthony. Now Forrester cutting is Michael, and the foul. Missed the shot, but a foul called. McMichael is going to pick up another one.
McMichael, his fourth, team's second.
4 fouls for McMichael. Got a big piece these last few minutes and helping out with this comeback by the Owls. Sends Michael to the line. Harris comes back in for McMichael. There's 13 minutes left in this one. That lead now 7 for the Beavers. And they had an 11-point run in that first half. That was good enough to put them up by 13. Being down early to the Owls. The Owls fighting their way back. Now find themselves within 7 as that one poked away by Anthony. Chadbourne there to scoop it up. Now he's going to go to work on McCalla. Forrester trying to deal with Jean Mendez. Can't get it. Second chance. High off the glass, and that one's good. Back up to 9 for the Beavers. And that one's another turnover. Beavers fans have something to cheer about in front of their own section down off to their left, always traveling well. Just got about a full section contingent here from Farmington. It's about a couple of hours away. Anthony and Chadbourne in the corner. That one's good, off balance as well. Chadbourne can't seem to miss from that spot. He's got his team back on top by double digits. Here's Mellick driving off the glass, and that's an offensive foul. Timeout called. Presque Isle takes that timeout, so 49-37. Presque Isle had a run going, going to try to stop another run by Farmington. Just under 12 left to play from the Newman. Beavers inbounding on the left side. Up by 12 over the Owls right now, trying to stop that bleeding from a bit of a run and keep this lead as best they can. Anthony with it, top of the key. Nowhere really to go. McCalla keeping a close guard as they get it off to Forrester. There's McKenney. Trying to get around Melick. Good on defense. That one to Chadbourne. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Chadbourne got to get something off. Keeps the handle. That one's good. Chadbourne hot tonight.
14 points so far.
That one's a foul. Jean Mendez will head to the line. That one was on Forrester.
The line shooting 2 shots. Gilbert Jean Mendez.
Makes their first. And these free throws so important. Able to get to the line a lot tonight, have the Owls. Here's Forrester. Mickle gets around. And continue on this perimeter. Chadbourne back to Forrester, loses the handle, gets back to it. Good pass to Mickle, and Chadbourne lost it. That could have been a highlight right there. Harris driving the other way, off the glass and good. Harris goes coast to coast. Back to 11. And a half minutes left to play. Foul called underneath. Mickle was fouled there, this time by Ellington. Melick will come back in, the junior guard from our friends down under. It's not many times I get to whip that out. You can't be mad at me.
I could be.
Out of the capital of Australia is Melick Canberra. There's a 3 from Mickle. That one just wide. Jones able to haul it down. He's trying to go coast to coast. That one just a little bit too strong. Chadbourne comes down with it. Griffin looks like he's ready to get back into this game. Here's Chadbourne, loses that handle. Diving for it is Jones. Jump ball called. Possession arrow favoring the Owls. They will have it, still hope of a comeback. 10 minutes left to play. Jones over to Jean Mendez, over the top and around, got it. And we're back to 9. A lot of times it's how the Beavers respond to their lead getting cut down. They've responded well so far. How will they respond inside 10? Forrester underneath. Good guard. Here's Griffin, another 3. That one just wide. Tracking it down in the corner is Ellington. Jean Mendez. Now McCalla. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Good eyes by the side judge below us. Turnover by McCalla gives it back to the Beavers in a big spot. That one stripped away, out of bounds. Still will be the Beavers' ball, but good hands. Mendez getting in there. It's Griffin. cutting is Chadbourne. That one's blocked. Mellick got up there. Owls have it, trying to stretch this one quickly. Get it to the corner. Now driving back out, Mellick has it. He's going to drive off the glass and in. Mellick makes the play on both ends.
One thing I do want to take a moment to appreciate is just the aggressiveness from both teams, the hustle up and down the court. We've had very few timeouts called.
Nickel trying to body his way to that basket, can't get it to go. Jones has it on the far side. But a very physical basketball being played. McCalla hoists a three. That one falls just too far. Griffin secures the long rebound as the Owls have it. Nickel now on this right wing. In the corner, that one rattles out. There's Jones. Gets it out wide. Mellick back to Jones. Now McCalla is going to get around Griffin. Fouled. He'll head to the line. Couldn't get that one to foul. Foul called on Griffin again, so that's going to be his second foul. Just his second of the night as we have another media timeout. Right now, it's the Beavers by 7. Back here in the Newman, 7:41 left on the clock. Looks like we're heading towards an exciting Final Five here. That slot open tomorrow at 2 against Husson is wide open for both of these teams right now. With McCalla at the line, misses the first one. It's that second.
Free throws are going to be a huge part of this last 7.5 minutes. Make or break. It's a comeback for Umpy.
Right now, a 2-possession game, 6 points. Griffin loses that one, able to keep it. As McCalla dove to the floor for that. And another timeout called by the Beavers. We'll keep it here through this one. But 7:25 is what's left. Owls down by 6. Again, you mentioned those free throws going to be really important to try to keep hitting those and cut into this lead as much as possible. Again, they're called free throws for a reason. They're free points, essentially, or free chances at a point. You want to make the most of them as much as possible. And these two teams playing a close game. So it's really going to come down to that. Owls have gotten to the line more, but have missed. Good thing for the Beavers is staying out of foul trouble, too, is Griffin. Only 2 on the night with 11 points. 2 for Chadbourne as well with 14. Leader for Presque Isle is McCalla with 13. He's only played about half of this second half. Here's Mickle. St. Pierre with it now, gets it off to Chadbourne. Griffin running out of time, got to put it up, gets it off. That one falls just wide. Again, the rebound by Jones into the corner, and they go back out. Here's McCalla, step back. That one rims off. St. Pierre with the rebound. Mickle to Chadbourne. It's around the screen set by Griffin. Now back to him. Chadbourne gets around another screen, almost loses the handle, running out of time again. 4 seconds, 3, heaves this one up. Just wide. Griffin, second chance, gets it.
Great use of the body. Down low.
Griffin has size, and he's done a great job of using it tonight. The foul on Mickle. Danny Harris comes back in for Charlie Mellick. Lob in, and another foul. This time Harris in the act of shooting, they say, so Harris will head to the line for 2.
And another big part of these final minutes, Umpy has now just entered the bonus and will head to the free throw line for any Farmington foul.
That can be huge with 6:17 left to play, and at this point.
Substitution entering the game for Farmington, number 25, Jordan Anthony.
Jordan Anthony back in for St. Pierre. Harris 1 of 1 in this trip. Goes 2 for 2. Big points for the Owls. Back within 6. This lead by the Beavers has been fluctuating since they took it back, but has never gone below 5 and never gone above 11. Here's Griffin. There's Mickle. Top of the key, double team on him. Chadbourne out on the wing, gets it to Griffin, running out of time. 5 left, puts it up. That one, fighting for it, tips around, and Harris comes down with it. Now the long pass, and the easy 2. Hey, David Ellington gets into the second level and takes the easy 2 back within 4. Are the Owls full court press right now. Mickle having a hard time getting it away, gets it off to Griffin. Griffin has it now over to Flagg. Flagg nowhere to go. Chadbourne guarded by Ellington. Here's Anthony on the wing again, running out of time, trying to charge, throws up a prayer, and that one falls wide, and a foul. Not in the bonus yet. Are the Beavers. Ellington hit with his second foul. So Anthony will head to the line. This is the first. That is a big miss.
Especially this late in the game. Just a 4-point lead.
It's the second, so a 5-point game. Here's Jones. Back to that perimeter with Harris. Thought about that 3. That one inside. Harris somehow can't come up with it. That one poked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by McCalla. Good play by Griffin underneath. Michael comes back in. They need some more points. Michael has 4 fouls. 3 of them this half. Sprint on the far side. Jones sticks with Mickle. Now Griffin. Gets it wide. Flagg. Takes a deep 3. That one back iron, rebounded by Jones. 5-point game. John Mendez driving. Turns around. This one rolls in. One possession game now. Anthony. Here's Chad Bourne again deep. Griffin has this one swatted down. McCalla almost came up with it. Griffin saves it, but gets it right to McCalla. Here comes Jones. They've got 5 on 4. Griffin getting back. McCalla slows it down. Inside. That one's swatted down. Griffin gets up there to reject Harris. That's a big play from the big man.
Huge denial.
That's a big momentum shift if that shot falls. And Griffin with a great play defensively. The Beavers, not a huge shot blocking team. 3.1 is their average as a team per game. Griffin able to get up there. And again, a huge rejection. That one would have been a foul as well, in all likelihood.
Another update down at Castine. Fourth quarter, 10 minutes to go. Husson up 19, 52-33 over the Umpy Owls.
.343, the number left on the clock. This one's coming down to the wire. Farmington's got it by 3. Umpy has it underneath their own rim. That one's in. This one's a wide open 3. Got it! John Mendez knocks it down, and this one's tied back up.
For the first time since 0-0, I believe.
Here's Griffin underneath, trying to get over. McCalla gets that one to fall. Here's Jones. Gonna cut. Umpy playing with a little bit of new life. McMichael gets it back out. Jones and McCalla slowing it down a little bit. High pass into McCalla. Gets through. Off the glass and good. McCalla so good underneath. Here's flag over to Mickle. Mickle slips by, easy 2 for the senior.
Shot for shot now.
Here's John Mendez on that wing, back to Jones. Riding the hot hand with Jones. Underneath again, that one's good. Get it into Griffin, almost taking that away was McMichael. Dangerous play with the 4 fouls too. Mickle slowing down the pace.
Tie game, season on the line, 2 minutes to go. You got to play with guts, and that's exactly what McMichael did right there.
Here's Anthony, inside 10 on the shot clock. Anthony trying to drive, gets it back out wide. Mickle had the shot at 3. Here it is again, this one just wide. Rebounded by McCalla in that corner. McMichael has it. Owls have a chance to take the lead. McMichael driving, cutting his way through traffic. Off the head of Flag, scooped up by Griffin. Doesn't always have to be a textbook play, but a play nonetheless. Beavers have it back. Here's Mickle. 1:20 left. Griffin has it top of the key, guarded by McCalla. Tries to go over the top. That one just goes wide. Owls have it. Long pass in. Over the top. Not a foul. Harris missed it. student section from the Owls really want to foul there. Mickle back to Chadbourne. That one has it. McMichael strips it, and a timeout called. This time,
Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Presque Isle.
Presque Isle calls it. 52 seconds left to play. Knotted at 58. This is a great finish, as expected. But good couple of possessions left to play. No one's in foul trouble other than McMichael. So this one really comes down to who can hit these shots inside a minute.
As I said before, they're going shot for shot. Great comeback in the second half by Umpy just to get themselves in this position. Umpy has a slight advantage, already being the bonus, but Umpy's one foul away from putting Farmington in the bonus as well. So, as you said, it's all about who can hit the shots.
Beavers with more empty trips in the last about 5 minutes than the Owls.
A couple more giveaways as well. Definitely something to look for.
And the Owls have the ball to inbound. You try to take as much time off the clock here and hit that shot. You try to hit that right away. Over the top, can't get it out of bounds. It's going to be Beavers' ball. McCalla went over the top to try to get it. Timeout called by the Beavers. So they've got 42 seconds to draw something up. Coach Sam Leal over there. Looks like he's going to cook something up on the side of the Owls. Dan Kane getting his team ready.
Now, if you're Umpy trying to complete this comeback, this is not the worst thing in the world. You got 42 and a half seconds left, and you have Farmington with the ball. And say if they drain 12 seconds, 12 and a half seconds, and they come up with a miss, you now have the entire shot clock. You now have the last 30 seconds to draw something up, get something going, and pretty much the game is in your hands.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Farmington's looking for a quick strike here, a quick, easy point to try to make sure they save themselves some time apart from that shot clock.
Huge possession coming up right here.
Yeah, absolutely huge. It's going to be a long pass, too. See if it gets intercepted. Mickle gets it off to Chadbourne. Back to Mickle. They're going to go slow with it here with the full court press. Mickle will slip by. Mickle's the only one moving right now for the Beavers. Back into Griffin now. They're going to drain this shot clock all the way down. Griffin gets fouled, and it rolls in. A little help from Sir Isaac Newton as that one rolls around and in. And Griffin's going to go to the line to chance to make this a 3-point lead for the Beavers.
We've said it all game, Ethan. Just big guy using his body, forcing his way to the basket. And no basket is as big as this one that we just saw right now.
And no free throw is as big as this one. Just misses it, rebounded by the Owls. They take the timeout on their side. 16.8 is what's on the clock. No shot clock.
Now, what do you draw up here?
Do you go for the win or do you go for the tie? Because I could be wrong. Last time somebody went for the tie against, or the win against the Beavers, it was Jay Thomas back in the 2022 North Atlantic Conference tournament. That was to send the Eagles to the championship final.
Definitely some magic.
There's been some magic on this court. There has been some magic on this court.
There was a half-court shot buzzer beater from Thomas. It was something before our time here. I've heard stories. But a half-court, full-court shot from Thomas to eliminate the Eagles here in Newman Gymnasium. Wonder if we're going to get some more magic here tonight. 17 seconds left.
16.8 left on the clock. Presque Isle on their feet on the far side. Farmington waits nervously, up by 2 to the left of us. Here's Jones. Back to Harris. John Mendez straight away. He's going to drive, go over the top. That one, no good. And he's going to have to foul. Mickle gets the rebound. Farmington on their feet off to our left. 5.6, not much to do something here.
It's all about this free throw right here. No timeouts for Umpy. You have enough time realistically to get up the court and maybe get a three-pointer long 2.
Should Mickle miss at least one of these? There's that miss. John Mendez back to Harris, no good. Farmington wins it. Harris at the buzzer just came up short. And the Beavers will be playing tomorrow at 2.
What a finish. And you had a nice callback to last time we could have had some magic. North Atlantic Conference East Final, Husson, Maine, Farmington.
Let's run it back tomorrow.
It should be a real good one.
I'm very excited for that one. That matchup came down, I believe, 49-44 earlier in the season, so it should be a great contest tomorrow. Both these two teams hitting shots at a good rate, hot at the right moment. It's going to be a fun one to determine who heads out west to the winner of that tournament. That will be between, I believe, SUNY Poly and SUNY Delhi at the same time tomorrow. So we'll have live updates going for you with that one for the entirety of it. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 2. Myself, Sam Miller, on the call for the East Championship game. It's the Beavers versus the Eagles.